Good morning. Wow. I had so much time and I got up here and was fooling around and it was like, oh, it's time. All right, I'm trying to get it up on my iPad. Naturally, I wasn't ready. Oh, I'm there. So that's good. Now let me see if I'm on my laptop. I have to refresh that. Yes, I am. Okay, hopefully this will work, and when I flip it, it doesn't go crazy and stop working, because that's what usually happens. How is everybody today? We have a beautiful sunny day here after 2-3 days of rain, cloudy. We needed the rain bad, so I'm not complaining, but it's nice to see the sun. Lots going on in our neighborhood. I hope there's lots going on where you are. There are festivals coming up and concerts and all kinds of things. So be on the lookout for those because they're fun to do. All right, today I'm playing with a new company that I just found. And this company is located right here in North Carolina. It's a small company. They're just getting started. And I like to support smaller companies because, we got to support our small businesses because the big box stores are taking over. And, the small companies are struggling to stay afloat. So this was one that I saw, and I looked at their stuff online and they had some cute stuff. So I ordered a pad and a stamp set, and I'm going to play with those today. Now I will tell you, I had no trouble matching up one of the colors. The other color I don't have. It reminded me of Tempting Turquoise that we had years ago. I don't have any more of that left. So I paired it with navy, not the best. So it's interesting because by using other companies and supplies from them, I'm finding out I have a lot of gaps in my colors. So I'm just going to kind of play with things. I was hoping to use paper from a new company, cardstock from a new company today. I ordered from 2 different companies, but I haven't used it yet. Oh, excuse me. And I was hoping that I could use it today, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we'll see, and maybe another one will come up. So I'm going to get ready and turn this down. When you come in, say hello, and we're going to get started. So if you get dizzy, close your eyes because I'm flipping. All right, and this is where my computer will say the live has ended, which isn't true. All right, it's just one of those things. And I've ordered a new background. I'm not 100% sold on it, so we'll see. It's a vinyl and it's a wood grain. The problem is it was all folded up, so I have it hanging in hopes that the wrinkles will come out. If not, then I'll have to find a way to get them out. All right, so today's products come from the Crafty Stamp Company, and like I said, she's located in North Carolina, specifically Kernerville, and this one is called Cold Weather Penguins. So it's a cute set. I'm going to use this guy today and this guy, but they have a penguin dressed up like a reindeer, one that has a stocking cap on that could be Santa, or you could do them some other way. And then this one that has a wreath on its head. And they've got cute sentiments in there. It says sweater weather, happy winter, warm holiday wishes, cold season vibes. So that's the stamp set I'm using. And I'm using Sweater Weather and Happy Winter. I should have used Cold Season Vibes. That one would have been a good one. I might change it. I could send that one to Zoe. All right. Then I got Mermaid Dreams paper, because when I looked at this, I saw blues and purples. And even though it says Mermaid Dreams, I'm thinking, okay, it'll go for winter also. And this one is scales, but, you know, they're pretty thick. I'm making sure. If you turn it this way, they could kind of be waves. And then there's the back side. It's double-sided. Some of the pads I'm finding are not double-sided. Now, this one is, I don't know, it's got like starfish, diamonds. It's kind of like a collage. So that could be used for anything. There's the background. This one definitely could go for waves. I've used it as waves. We had one, a die like that. This one has anchors on it, so that one's going to have to go with boats. But I have the stamp set that had a boat in it. I can't remember what it was. It was very popular. And I have the punch still. This is one of the pieces I'm using today. And this one, like I said, was a hard one to match. But I put it with navy and it looks okay. So I'll have to play with that one. The back of this would have been great, but they put ship's wheels on it. I don't know, the thing you turn to steer the ship. I don't know what you call that. I can't know. And hearts. The hearts would be okay, but that one again will have to go with something ships. All right. Then there's this piece, and that's the pieces at the beginning. Some of these, all right. This is a piece I'm using today. I thought it could go with just about anything. So there. This piece I'm using today, and I'm going to use the back of this for the inside, the offcut. So there's, you know, there's ways around it. And now we're back to where they're doing the same thing again. So I did use quite a few pieces. This stamp, like I said, this one is called Mermaid Dreams, but I really liked it, and I figured I could use it for winter, and I like the fact that they've got the solid pieces in there. All right, so let's get started. I did do the cutting ahead of time because you don't need to see me cut paper. I can tell you the sizes. All right, so let's start with the cute little guy. All right. I have my card base, and it's an A2 size. Those of you who don't know, A2 is, when it's folded, it turns out to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So the card sheet before you fold it is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. I've got black punch pieces everywhere. So I've got that ready to go. This is the piece that I cut, and I'm mounting it on a piece of navy. Ooh, this one is 4 1/4. Oh, I got to cut this down. Hang on. I didn't check the size of this. It needs to be 4 by 5 1/4. All right, now I got it. And then this piece is 3 3/8 by 5 1/8. So I'm going to put these two pieces together and add them to my card. I opted to do my cutting ahead of time because, all right, I gotta put this on here so I can see what I'm doing. All right. There we go. I'm going to fussy cut my image on this one. So I needed time to do that. And I have not used these stamps. All right. I have this piece. And what was I was going to put it on something. Oh, I was going to put it on a blue. Okay, hold on here. See, I got Azure Afternoon. Well, it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to use Azure Afternoon. when I first looked at it, it just didn't have the right color. So, all right. So this piece is, let's make sure, 3 by 3. So I'm going to make this one 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. All right, so I'm gonna, it looks okay. I need to find something in that color. I'm gonna be on a hunt and see what I can find. I'm finding that most of the cards I create are gonna be on a white card base with layers. So I need cardstock that has different colors to it. It looks all right. Note to self, find some of this color. All right, now, I have not used these stamps, so I'm going to condition them. They're brand new, so I'm going to use my stamp conditioning eraser and just go across them. And I don't know if this little guy will work. Let me get a scrap paper stamped in black and then colored in. So let me check and see. I did. No, I didn't. All right. Let's see what he looks like. I think he'll be okay. I'm going to use the second generation, so it's not as heavy, and I didn't pull in there. It's not as bad. I need to get markers. How did I forget markers? And I don't know if I know I need pumpkin pie. Well, where's my, darn, this might be too dark. Let's see. Oh, I know what happened. They, nah, it's not too bad. So we'll do his little beak and his feet. My others ran out. All right. I don't use orange very often. Now, I need a black, and I don't have a black. Oh, wait a minute. I got a black one over here. I pulled in. I don't have a black alcohol marker. Guess I need to get that. I think he is so cute. All right. And then, let's see, let's get Azure Afternoon and a marker for it. And let's see about Highland Heather. See if that one will work. I think it will. All right, I'm going to use Highland Heather on his earmuffs. Now, I did this thinking I would be using alcohol markers. You do have to be careful because the black will bleed. All right. And then I'm gonna, oh, I missed his little body down here. His belly is white, but his body is black. Not very good with that one. Ooh. Let's see. This is the Azure Afternoon marker. You need something light or you miss all the detail on his little scarf that he has wrapped around him. He looks like me. I'm already wearing my heavy winter coat and it's not even really cold down here, but I get cold. all the time. I'm always cold. All right, let me grab my scissors. This is an easy fussy cut because there's not too much to it. So I'm just gonna kind of go around the edges. And when you fussy cut, you want to turn the paper, not your hand. So you just kind of hold it and turn it. And if you get some spaces that's big, you can always go back and trim them up. But you want to do long cuts and turn the paper. I'm hoping I have enough here for my sentiment. I have a punch to punch it out. I'm going to cut that off. I also take and cut off big pieces like that because they get caught against my hand and then things don't turn well. So, all right, almost done. One little bit left. There it is. Not bad, not bad. All right, so I'm gonna wait on him and let's see. I have a 1 3/4 inch punch. Woohoo, it'll work. I might need to sharpen that. Maybe it was close to the edge, who knows. All right, with that, I'm gonna stamp my sentiment and I'm gonna stamp it in, you know what? I was gonna use navy, but I think I'm gonna use Azure Afternoon because of that color that I've used so much. So let me stamp this. I'm impressed with the stamps and the way they stamp. Sometimes when you get new stamps, they have stuff on it. Now I did condition these, so that might make a difference. All right, so I've got that, and let me see. This little guy is going to go on here, and I'm going to pop him up. And I got to do some cutting because I have my thing from my empty edge from my class the other day. So let me put him down. And you have to excuse me, my fingernails are all splitting really and cracking. I go this week to get a manicure. My lady had to cancel 2 weeks ago. So I'm going in 2 weeks, or this week coming up, and get it done. And I'm going to have her put some silk wraps on the end. I'm looking for my pokey tool, and it's over here on the table because we used it in class, and I don't see it. And my other thing is downstairs. Oh my goodness. Where's my pokey tool? I did order some new, different, okay. I'm just gonna have to use some scissors to get the back off of my pieces. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the trick that I tell my ladies to do. I'm gonna push down on them and then it pops the edge. And I can get it off. So I think I'm gonna have silk wraps put on the end tips because I'm doing so much work with paper because of my craft fair that it's ruining my nails. So I've tried everything and it's just, I'll put him there, and then this is going to go on here, and I'm not going to put anything under it, but you know what I will do? I will take and I will sponge the edge, and this is a fast way to do it. I need to get out my little tool and try using that. Yeah, that helps it stand out. I've been using sponge daubers, but they're falling apart on me so quickly that I think I'm going to try. I picked up a bunch at the craft fair. Darn, I can't get that one off. The Stamp, Scrap, and Art tour, not the craft fair, of the ends that go on the, I don't know what you call it. Okay. I'm going to go off. Now, the other thing that I have, and doing some cleaning on that table, I have a bunch of snowflakes. Wrong shade. Oh, those are those stickers? Have any of you tried, oh, this one will work, the rub-ons? I am loving what I'm seeing with cards made with rub-ons. Well, there it comes. I was going to say I can't get it up. See, this is why my nails break, because I pick at things like this, which isn't good. Got that one off anyway. That piece folded back on itself. This is when I need my pokey tool. I remembered to grab all my other stuff. I'm not going to worry about that one. I'm going to put it there where it's not as noticeable. All right, so there's that where you don't even see the snowflake. Well, darn. Those are silver. Ooh, that might work. Let me put that one on. I'm going to put it on with glue because it's shiny. I've seen some great rub-ons, and I was thinking, ooh, there we go. You can't even see that one. Oh, well, and I don't want to, I'm pretty certain if I try to take it up, it's going to rip. No, it didn't. I'll put it back on its piece of stuff. I have 2 more silver, so I'll put those on. That'll give me my 3. I mean, I did rub-ons years ago, and they were not good. So I'm thinking I might order some. And I checked, and most of the people are getting them on Amazon. I would have never thought of Amazon. All right, so there's the first idea. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, for the second card, I'm just going to push all this aside. I'm going to get rid of this. For the second card, I am using, let me pull down my stamp sets and all. And I've got this stuff. All right, I got pieces there. I am using this paper, and the back of that is this plaid, and I loved this plaid. I would buy sheets of this, well, not plaid, but zigzag. I love it. So, and I debated about using it, but I don't know. It just didn't fit the picture to me, or the stamp, I should say. Okay, and again, A2 size. The bottom layer is 4 by 5 1/4. Then we go to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Now I'm using 1/8 of an inch border. My favorite border to use is 3/16. And I had a paper over here that had the, oh, if I use 3/16, the pattern paper would be 3 13/16, by 5 1/16. So, okay, there's that. Now, I have these that I'm going to layer up. This little guy I'm going to put on here, and I haven't conditioned either of these, so let me do that. So what do you think, guys? Do you like this paper and stamp set? I feel you just need to look at things differently. All right, let me get my scrap paper back out to stamp this off, because then it's not as harsh. So this little guy I'm going to stamp right in the middle. Oh, and I put my, why did I do that? I put my pumpkin pie one away. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to do, oh, I hate trying to get these off. I'm going to do his little beak and his feet. Okay, so there's that. I'm just going to put this over here. All right, now I need, let's see, I pulled in Gorgeous Grape and black to color him. I'm going to do every other line on here. I'm not fussy cutting him. He's going on this way. So I'm doing every other line the purple, and I'm going to leave the other line white for his sweater. Oh, I want to do his hat here. I gotta get that in there. All right, so there's that. All right, now let me color his, oh, I didn't do his mitts. Color his body. And the top of his hat. I gotta come down the side here. Okay, let's do his hat now. Oh, she's telling me the dryer is done. She loves to, I fold, she jumps up on the bed and, you know, goes down into the clothes and roots all in them and everything. She's such a crazy girl. All right, this piece I'm going to mount on a piece of Gorgeous Grape. Then I'm going to mount it on the white. I'm going to do the Gorgeous Grape and the white first so that I can give that a little bit of extra time to dry. All right. And the purple, the white piece is, let me see here. The white piece is 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. The purple is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this one is 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. Ooh. Wow. Lots of measurements. Just start with your base layer and work your way out. That's how what I do. In this case, I started with the purple and went down and then went up because it's just a lot easier. All right, now I'm going to put this guy on here right there. This could have been a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I have some place to put some snowflakes. Do I have enough silver to do? One more. Yes, I've got the 3 silver again, so I can do those. I'm going to put this on with dimensionals, but I'm going to get rid of all of this. And I gotta find out about those little guys. I think they're stickers. I have no clue where this came from, but I thought, oh, I can use those. Now, if you don't have stickers, or these are sequins, really, just go in your stash, find a punch, and use the punch. All right, here we go. Cut down the side. Okay. All right. Almost. Oh my. Ezzy. Hey. No. She's not happy with me. She's in her pen. Hey. Psst. No. No bark. I don't have my little thing that I taken. It's a ultrasound type thing. I don't have it up here. All right, I'm gonna put him right there. All right, get rid of these. Now I'm gonna do my sentiment, and I'm gonna do it at the bottom. And I pulled in my gorgeous grape to stamp it with. And it says Happy Winter. No. She also has to have the last word, as you can tell. Now, I have this punch. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. It's retired, but I love it for this kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to center this. And punch it. Sometimes I do it so that it's shorter, but I'm going with the full size today. All right, I got one there. Let me find my scissors here and cut. Hey! No. Heaven only knows what she's set her off. As soon as I get this card finished, I'll pick her up, which will help. Okay. So there's my Happy Winter. Right there. And let's add our snowflakes. And I left the pin out so it would be ready, and I probably shouldn't have. All right, let's see. Let's put one there. These snowflakes kind of pick up the color in the background. One there, and one here. And then this piece, well, that one didn't stick. Oh, I wonder if it's because I had it popped up. All right, it's got to go under. There it is. It's got to go under. Got it. All right, I had a piece for the other one too and forgot to put it inside. So I'm going to add this piece inside. This is an offcut. And don't throw it away. Add it. Oh, I was going to use the other side. Oh, well, there's that. So there's that card. Let me get this piece in here. So 2 ideas using paper and stamps from a North Carolina company. So there we go. 2 ideas for you today. All right. Let me get ready, flip this up, and then I'm going to pick her up so she will stop barking. This is where it's probably going to yell at me and stop working. Let's see. Oh, it didn't. Well, so far so good. Maybe Facebook likes me today. Come here. Stop that stuff. What is your problem? I know what she wanted. She wanted out so she could run around and grab all the stuff. Oh, thanks, Janice. Grab all the stuff off the floor. So she loves to eat the backs of dimensionals. When I have class, sometimes they fall down there. It's like, Bijou did the same thing. It's like, why? I don't know why. Okay, ladies, I hope you were inspired for some winter cards. Pull out your stash, see what you have, look at your pattern paper with different eyes, and see what you can come up with. You never know. All right, I will be here next Saturday. After that, I won't be back for a while because the following Saturday I'm in California, and the following Saturday I have my craft fair. So after next week, it'll be 3 weeks before I'm back. And to be honest, I may just take December off. Just have to wait and see. Depends. All right, guys, have a great afternoon. I'm off to a vendor festival downtown and to do some shopping with my neighbor and just to have a good day. You guys find something fun to do, even if it's crafting, and enjoy yourself this weekend. Bye.